Hey everybody, my name is Lee Cage and we are back for another episode of 15 Minutes with Lee. I am here with Ravi Joshi. Now, Ravi is not your average thought leader. He is a senior and experienced leader in the world of AI, Workday, and transformation. Now, I am a little bit biased as we sit here in Dallas today because I've known Ravi for quite a bit of time, but I won't steal the thunder. Ravi, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Lee.
So, Ravi, listen, we focus on four things: who you are, what you do, how you work, and what you believe. Who the hell is Ravi?
That's a good question. I don't think I've actually figured that one out just yet.
So you're not like most of America who feels like they know everything about themselves and have nothing left to figure out?
Oh, no, I learn something new every day.
What are you learning new here recently? I noticed you have some new things going on, new gigs, new opportunities. What are you solving?
I think what we're solving right now is with AI coming into the picture, how does that change the way we work? And, AI is not going to replace everybody. Let's get that fear off the table. But what it is going to do is it's going to augment all of us. So you're going to now be able to do the work of 10 people with better quality and all that stuff. And how do I get myself to be able to do that? And how do I get my team to be able to do the same?
I think that's an interesting concept. And I feel like we're going deep already because most people, especially those who I would consider to be resistors, feel that AI is just going to take over everything that they're doing. But they forget that AI is artificial intelligence and it was created by human intelligence. There was a human that inspired AI, that created the modeling and that has helped it become what it is today. What do you say to that?
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree with that. I think what it is people forget that you need the human to prompt the AI.
Dude, I just saw a job on LinkedIn called Prompt Master. That's literally a new thing that people are doing. I had never even heard of a prompt master. What is a prompt master?
So I think that's related to prompt engineering.
Prompt engineering. There we go.
Right. So that is someone who knows how to write the prompt correctly to get the right result from AI.
Wow.
And it's a crazy field.
Okay.
If you think of it this way, about 2 years ago, prompt engineers were getting up to $900,000 a year.
Netflix hired somebody for $1 million.
Yes.
As a prompt engineer.
Exactly. And that's
dude, I'm in the wrong field.
Or both in the wrong fields.
I've got to start prompting better. So now what does it look like in the world? So are you still doing Workday and AI? Or are you focusing on those, maybe the duality of the two?
So we're looking at it from multiple perspectives. One is the duality of it, but it's also, since we did Workday deployments, how can you use AI to streamline a Workday deployment, improve your quality, improve the amount of time it takes to get live, and make it so that AI does the heavy lifting.
So I heard this rumor, and I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but sometimes I like to think I'm in the drawer, that Workday is unaffordable for emerging and small business organizations. Is that true?
Not anymore.
I like that. Tell me more.
So Workday's come out with a new product called Launch Now.
Launch Now.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's designed for small and medium enterprise businesses. And it costs less than a car.
Now, are we talking, now, Ravi, I'm a car dude. Are we talking like BMW X6 M Series car where I have to sell a kidney? Or are we talking like I can get this like 2025 Toyota Camry fully loaded?
Maybe like, let's say maybe like a Toyota Highlander fully loaded in that price range, but
they're cousins.
Under six figures.
Okay. Wait, you're saying small and emerging organizations could potentially have and unlock a world-class enterprise resource management system for under six figures?
Yeah, let's say 60,000. And it grows with you.
So what's funny about this is, and again, I love cars. I have a Discovery, Land Rover Discovery, and I bought this truck for my dog. Okay, I had a BMW X6 and it has that slope in the back, but I have a 130-pound American Akita who could not fit in the back of the truck. So I went to the dealership and asked them, I need a car that has a third row. And I bought the car essentially for my dog. What I didn't realize is during some high water that we had in Tennessee, that the car actually lowers and raises. There's a button in the car. And my spouse said, see, the car is growing with you. So I feel like maybe you and Christian have been talking. So okay, listen, Ravi, I have questions for you.
Sure.
How do you approach setting boundaries in your between like your professional relationships and all the things that you're doing in your family life? I mean, you're a new father
Yes.
and you're working AI, you're conquering the world of Workday, you're focusing on helping organizations transform. How are you balancing that?
It's less about balance. It's more about work-life integration.
Work-life integration.
Yes. So
Okay.
think of it this way, I've got a 1-year-old. I'm making a bottle at 2:00 in the morning. Open up the iPhone, take a quick look at any messages that came in or any Teams messages from our international team and answer them right then and there. And then also, hey, 5:00 rolls around or 4:00, babysitter's leaving. Someone needs to take care of the kid. My priority changes to that. I'm taking care of him and just bouncing back between it. It's the 9 to 5 day is no longer there. It's work whenever you can, work from wherever you are.
Work how you can from wherever you are. I love that. Work-life integration.
Yeah.
Okay, Ravi, so I'm curious. I'm just going to go to another one here. What's one mantra?
I want to take a break real quick just to let you know about a new show we've just added to the network. Up Next at Work, hosted by Gene and Kata Keel of the Devon Group. Fantastic show. If you're looking for something that pushes the norm, pushes the boundaries, has some really spirited conversations, Google Up Next at Work, Gene and Kata Keel from the Devon Group.
Or affirmation you use to stay focused?
To stay focused,
Yeah.
Just focus on this for 5 minutes. Just use the 5-minute rule. Let me focus on this for 5 minutes. Cut off all other distractions. I'm going to focus on this. Tunnel vision. 5 minutes are up. Can I do another 5 minutes? Let's do another 5 minutes. And just break it into bite-sizable chunks where you can do it within a period of time without getting distracted. Or block your calendar off. Hey, this is my 15-minute work block. I'm just going to work. I'm shutting off YouTube. I'm shutting off everything else. Just focus on it.
So we talked about work-life integration. We talked about this concept of balancing what you can, where you can, in these maybe 5-minute segments, if you will. What is one thing that you would say to a new or emerging consultant who's thinking about moving from wherever they are? Maybe it's college, maybe it's, some other industry, into consulting. What would you say to them in this world of work that we're living in today?
I would say A, take the risk, do the jump, and B, always keep learning. Because what I'm doing today is nothing like what I was expecting to do 20 years ago when I got into the industry. Probably the same thing for you, Lee, right? You weren't expecting to do what you're doing today.
Not at all. I wanted to be a cultural anthropologist. My mom said, oh my God, you'll be so happy and you'll be so poor. So instead, I moved into HR and I do some anthropological studies where I can by leveraging my time and the resources that I get from this HR technology work that I do full time. So I love that. Ravi, we're going to change gears here. Okay. Now brace yourself for impact. This is a game we like to call rapid fire. Now, the questions are random. I cannot be held liable for what may or may not come out of these questions. But we'll do a few minutes of this. And then at the end, I'm going to give you the deck. And I'll let you ask me one final question before we wrap up.
Sounds good.
All right, Ravi, texting or calling? Are you a text dude? I feel like
I'm definitely a text dude.
I feel like you're a text dude. Like, I've known you for some years. You give me the text vibe.
If you call me, I'm going to basically hit divert, and then you can send me a text.
Yeah. Because if it's important, you'll leave a voicemail, and then the text message will tell me exactly what you want.
Exactly.
I love it. Ravi, favorite genre of music?
Oh, so this is funny. I'm going to say it's death metal.
Say that again?
Death metal, like the really hard stuff.
Is this... do you like abuse or something? Is this?
I find it invigorating. I find it great when changing diapers. Nothing like having a 1-year-old rocking out to war or something like that. Their legs shaking and doing a dirty diaper. Hey,
oh my gosh.
What's the worst that can happen? It's all over you.
Tattoos or piercings?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Wait, do you have tattoos?
No.
Okay, I didn't think. Now, I don't know if I can say this. We may have to cut this out, y'all. But listen, I thought, can I say this, Ravi?
Oh, go for it.
Okay. So Ravi and I, we worked together at a previous firm. And then we worked together at a firm prior to that. I thought that Ravi was African American. Do you remember this?
I do remember. It was in an elevator. We had this conversation.
We had this conversation. And I just figured like one day I'd see you in shorts and a t-shirt. You'd be like tatted up or something like that. And then I learned years later, after my very wrong assumption, which is why you should not assume that Ravi is not African American. He's just light skinned from a different, completely different ethnicity. For those of you that may be tempted to judge me later, that's okay. You can do it quietly from your homes. But Ravi is my brother, and that's what I'm sticking to. Thank you. Ravi, favorite color?
Blue.
I mean, okay.
You kind of tell that, right?
Yeah. All right. Last one, Ravi. Glass half full or glass half empty?
Glass is always half full.
I love that. Ravi, I'm going to give you my deck.
All right, sir.
And now the last person I gave this deck of cards to, she started cutting it like we were about to play spades or goldfish or something like that. Don't do me like that, Ravi. Give me a good question, something.
Take one right off the top. Let's
Okay.
ease you like that, right?
Oh, nervous, terrified.
Winter coat or hoodie?
I am definitely a hoodie person. Like I am full hoodie with it on over my hat that I likely have on because my head gets cold. Winter coats are odd to me. I don't know. It's I can't really get into them.
I understand that. So would you actually tighten it around?
Dude, I'm putting a bow tie up here if I can. Definitely tied up. Listen, y'all, we have got to the end of our time with my friend, Ravi Joshi, who is conquering the world of Workday, AI, transformation, and technology. I'm surprised this dude isn't sitting on Forbes Technology Council already. Hint, hint, Forbes, you should be adding him to your council. In the words of my friend, you all already know where I'm going with this. In the words of Tabitha Brown, I hope you have the most amazing day. But even if you can't, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's. And don't forget to follow Ravi. See y'all. Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Absolutely.